what make it go from empathy to kind of animosity towards the family? The grandfather blaming the doctors and the nurses to say, he say, oh, they do the mess up the surgery and that's why the child dead. And even if that might be true, it's all your fault the child dead because all you had the child unsupervised. And
correct. I don't know. I could only try, but I don't know. Or to play.
Metro Boomin want some more.
Word on the street is that Iceland is green and Greenland is ice. I can believe that, because some stuff is what it is. Some stuff you call what it is.
My forte, going hard, so leasing, I fuck up the bars.
yes, people. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to another episode of the most trendinest, as I would trendinest podcast in Trinidad and Tobago, Wood and Street. My name is Tawah, aka Wood. His name is Randall, aka Introvert, aka too much AKs. And that we seen.
Okay.
Before we get in, I just want to big up Blaze and the whole Blaze and the whole stamina team. There's only stamina. Well, I and Mouse was on the stamina bus. Randall had previous engagement. We went up on the stamina bus with Blaze and the stamina team another time, boys. So big up Blaze and big up the whole stamina team.
You know, stamina, you should be drinking stamina now.
We drinking stamina now. Don't worry, yes. In steps, in steps. You get there, you'll see stamina logo up on top of the list. Another logos. Yeah, boy, people, boy. So thanks to all our returning viewers, all our returning listeners. We appreciate you. So if you haven't done yet, hit the subscribe button, right? And if you like the content that we'll be putting out, hit that like button first, right? Share up the video, share it up to your friends, your families, your enemies, anybody you think might be interested. You know, go follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and remember you can get the audio only versions of the podcast on Spotify and other major podcasting platforms. Yeah, boy, so like me a topic one time.
One time.
But yeah, I see a police constable up in Carnage get locked up for breaking a Chinese grocery. You see that clip? You see that video?
Yeah.
Any uniform to her?
Some guy that asks himself, what really going on in the place?
I tell you, boy, in your uniform too, dog. But I agree with what you say, but at the same time, we had to remember, even though when you have a certain job, yet people assume you have a certain, high morals now, boy.
Yeah.
But humans is humans, so you go have all kind of people in different kind of jobs, but what killing me is how the man in the uniform, like, the ass is this, but he full kit,
So like he was on duty and like he just make a patrol and stop to buy something.
No, but us closed. They say use a grinder, you know. They say use a grinder.
That was it. Sorry, that's stop to buy something. Sorry.
I get stuff to take something. Why I think is that, like,
right.
Yeah, he must do business with them or he in the area, so he know. Cause if you watch the video, he went and moved the DVR and he takes some 10,000 to say, so he know what the money was, he know what the DVR was, so he must be moonlighting.
He probably moonlighted.
Yeah, or he just in the area and he know the place, because he know what to go to get any money, but that had a backup DVR, so that would end up. Now they end up seeing him like, yo, can I
and you see now that's how the place is technology. In terms of technology, it's upgraded, so everywhere is CCTV camera and
exactly. So
cameras
and use a police, so not like they had to find, not like it's a bandit and the other power thing, and the public help. And I say the Chinese, the owner of the grocery must already know who he is. So I just see that like, yeah.
Correct.
That policeman Charlie. So he in custody right now. So at 10,000.
He got custody for the kid.
Well, they didn't show you the custody things. They didn't show you the custody, but when they go put on kind of embarrassment. So I ain't good out it. So and when I heard it, it was like a SRP, because plenty of SRP, them part-time-ish. Plenty of when you hear police involved in certain criminal activities, it'll be a SRP plenty time because them hustling now, boy. Like I said, you might have full constable 8-year service, And that next thing I watch with some of them servicemen, boy. Like, after you give up 8, 10, 15 years of your life in a particular job, you just go and get away. When you get catch them thing, you losing all the benefits. For me, I man, that story, boy. This kind of little foreign, not so much local. It have a street name, after Trinidad and Tobago in Queens, in New York.
Wow, Sunday.
Yeah, well, the commissioner on the street and the name renaming the street Trinidad and Tobago, something. And I should know that because the reason why I bring it up too is because I put the shit in our new in season 2 intro video now, boy. So I will find out for that one if we blight it up, yeah. But they recently commissioned the street Trinidad and Tobago, something I don't know if it's Avenue Boulevard or whatever. I'll get the picture and post it when we post in the video. Yeah, boy, somebody take the shit sign, boy. We're going with it. I just find it funny because, like, the guy had to be a Trinidad, like, who else would not take that shit sign?
Well, correct. Yeah.
Some Trinity team that don't have it in the bedroom or in the basement, studio, some kind of thing, right? I find that story.
Trinidad killer.
Yeah, Trinidad killer, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. You be Trinidad killer, and you up in New York too, and NYPD Trinidad killer is the number one suspect. Is the number one suspect, and that's it. I go check whoever basement killer staying in. Go you like a garage, go and check that and see if you find your sign there.
A basement, yes.
Wait, I mean, I didn't know going on there. Look how long Denise Belfort out there and she get put out of basement some months ago. They feel as much as things cheap in America, the rent and housing and things very expensive.
It's really,
yeah, right. So only look out for that streets and all our fans and viewers, supporters out in New York, look out for that Trinidad and Tobago time because all they embarrassing me, boy.
Yeah, and it was a big ceremony,
Take the
ceremony.
When they name over the shit.
Yep. Pan and people in red t-shirts and things, yeah.
Yeah, because remember,
big ceremony.
It's a part of Queen's name Jamaica. We have 50 cents from I believe it. So we get a little thing. And then last a good month, Could be like a month ago that ceremony was.
Never scrap and dealer went up there and
I didn't see the president in a while too. I was like, you buddy. No teeth. Oh god. Yeah, whatever this is scrap and oh god, I can imagine that in America a shit coming along and then that I know what you scrap and buy. Well, I see the Miss Venezuelan Miss Trinidad and Tobago. She not going Vietnam again. She pull out. Sponsors pull out on her. Kinda not surprising. Sponsors pull out and they tell her.
She had a sponsor herself.
She
had a sponsor she own trip.
I find that fuck up. I mean, everything about that whole pageant just not making sense. So, one, why she was allowed to enter? She's not a national. She didn't even like naturalized. She didn't even get citizenship. She didn't married. Nothing. She didn't even apply. Like like go through the process to get like dual citizenship. Nothing. She just living on here. And so one year, why are you all allowed to enter to represent Trinidad and Tobago
In the first place.
in the first place? And then Darren Marcel, I don't know if you listen to them on I-95, and them the promoter and them Ralph, them I find them shitter boy, them shitter baggy life fine boy, them embarrass you. But I do it knowingly or indirectly to embarrass you, because I had she after the public, uproar, after the everybody know that it's a Venezuelan when they come the pageant and thing, them actually doing a media tour, and they're going by the city that is red and them.
Yeah.
And they went on I-95. Well, the man from I didn't even brag myself from I-95 asked them for an interview while I was on Red, I believe. Or one of the sister stations. I believe it was Red I was on, because it's 995 every time. And they bring she in, boy. I don't know if them never listen to that show. Them for that's off, but a different kind of off to we. Them like Woodford Square off. Like them them old men who very articulate, but they're not politicians, that kind of way.
Yeah.
So the man asking them some real kind of it's not no bad questions or nothing, but questions that he know she wouldn't know about it. So he actually like, how you feel to represent Trinidad, I don't know, in international level. Well, I love the country, I love this my country, I love when she accents. I love the country, I love Trinidad and Tobago. You see, where's the watchwords? You say, I'm sorry, I have to go. Thanks. I laugh. He said, I know you had to go, but where's the watchwords? And the whoever, like, it's from the pageant committee, or whatever, make up some excuse and tell them they will come back some other time, I think, but
They will come back.
like, dog, the basic thing, boy. Basically, you know the watchwords?
Yeah.
What it is?
It is discipline, production, tolerance, something.
Ah, boy, I really understand, boy.
But they were saying how I was listening. I really say, well, my and them, man, we say make sense to sponsors follow too, because at the end of the day, if it is I sponsor that and you go out there and say the exact same question,
I say something similar to that.
right? I as a sponsor now go be looking.
Yeah,
I will go be looking too good.
Oh no, I know that too. Everything about she. Remember, Pornhub. Let me say Pornhub. OnlyFans page and all kind of thing. So as a sponsor, you don't want to be represented with her. So even when in a normal instance, if somebody gonna represent a country in any format and something like that leak, you're supposed to get shipped as your title one time, even if it's not full on, blues, you see, full on, everything outside. But that's the fact that you posing naked or semi-naked, you can represent the country on that level. And knowingly too, then like something leak, like you know you had a page up and running. And on top of that, with that, on our OnlyFans thing, like, I don't think the local, this is a message to the local porn stars or budding porn stars. We're not in America. Trinidadians don't pay for nothing online, boy. You don't pay for music. You don't pay for porn. You're getting porn on X.
Boy, you don't pay for nothing.
Yeah, Randall.
We always find out.
Yeah, like you send me the link for the porn group on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So we don't pay for them thing, boy. We just get porn somehow or the other. Somebody go thief Gabriel phone again just now, and you go get more thing. So these people who making OnlyFans page, I ain't think unless they get that tap into the international market, but locally, I ain't seeing much people want to tooth man. Might jump in, but in general, you ain't gonna make no money. And then the population too, you only have like 1 point something. In America, is millions, hundreds of millions of people.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
so you have a bigger market now, boy. So even with her OnlyFans page, she can't even afford to pay for herself to go to Vietnam. Which I find fuck up there in Yola because or as much as she shouldn't be there, you can't tell somebody who win and go and represent that country, they might pay for themselves. I'm not representing myself. I representing all the you know,
the country.
yeah, and the organizers and things. I find out shit up. I see the rest shit up because and then buy she me anyway because she get any brunt but you know she fault if I know I could enter and I could win. I know my fault. I want to hear what they're going to do with it if they're going to let the second runner go or if they rest, you know, should they go on a representation.
I think they're letting the second runner go. I think so.
Well, most likely responsible will come back in if it's you know.
But if it's so yeah, they'll jump back
It's a
on board.
local.
Yep.
In some depressing news, boy, two babies. I don't say babies, because I believe one was 6 and one was 5, if I'm not mistaken. One that 6-year-old who died in
5 and 3.
5 and 3. Yeah, who 5-year-old. The 5-year-old was in fun splashing.
Yeah, the water park.
Yeah, and then 3-year-old who get burned and die. Yeah. So you know with the two things, with the two of them, that's real unfortunate. And even if you go back to last week with the murder up in Marima, is a 10-year-old and a 14-year-old, like you know, two other teenagers, I think 17 and 19, like a kind of a child. Death spirit pass over the country, boy. But with them two stories with the babies, boy, it's real sad. And at the same time, it's vexing, boy. Because the in fun splash just said the child was found in the adult pool. Like nobody supervising that child, you know, in a water park. When you go water park with children, it had to have somebody who take up that role, you know, somebody had to volunteer or somebody had to be designated.
Yeah, because them water parks, then you know, up front one time, it's not all like that and stuff.
Yeah, I see people.
They had a disclaimer, they had the notice and stuff. They let you know one time, alright, we are not like that, nothing. So adult supervision is highly
recommended.
Highly recommended, yeah.
But yeah, and as I mentioned that, as much as they are not the ultimate ones to be blamed, I find that shit. Because you can't have a water park geared towards family, like a family-oriented water park where you have things for children and have no lifeguard, have no kind of safety personnel. That's real nonsense. But at the same time, the onus is on the parents that your child, you know, because even if you're home in a pool, if you have I ain't talking about like no in-ground pool, like even if it's an inflatable pool that is like a 5 foot or whatever, you can't just lay children on them and go and do whatever.
And go, yeah.
You understand? So, and it's a birdie line, so it could be assumed that it had multiple adults around. So nobody in take it upon themselves to look to watch out the and how that child end up in the big people pool and nobody in say nothing. In sea, I should say. You know? And then with the 3-year-old now, that story even more fishy, boy. That story real something missing in that, or if something is missing, then something wrong with our family in that. You see that, then I'll lie again, I'll get together. They're cooking on a firecracker stove, I believe like them little ring burner on the ground. Right? And the child walk and fall in the pot. So again, all the linemen, who cooking, who is the chef, who watching the pot? With the child parents, with the child mother, with the child father, thing, auntie, whoever they. And like if you liming, first and first, I know if it are big people lime and
No
trainer,
trainer around.
you don't know it, you can't. But as I say, but if it's a 3-year-old or 4-year-old, they might listen about at the same time. You're supposed to have some kind of separation to know where. As they cross this point, you can pick them up now, boy.
Yeah.
And I trying to figure, like I trying to imagine the dynamics of the area now, boy, to for the child to fall into the pot. Because
Yeah, boy.
so I said it like if you end up slipping on her steps or some kind, and because how you're falling into the pot, because even a 3 or 4, a child will have enough sense when they go close enough to feel that heat, to pull back away.
They know something wrong.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
can't go
don't
that too hot out, So
Yeah.
how we fall into the pot now, boy? I find that's an enough, and then what make it go from empathy to kind of animosity towards the family. The grandfather blaming the doctors and the nurses to say, he say, oh, they do the mess up the surgery and that's why the child dead. And even if that might be true, it's all your fault the child dead because all you had the child unsupervised. And
Correct.
that is a problem I have in Trinidad and Tobago, because I find negligence is negligence is go unpunished for the most part, boy. Because if you remember, I think it was early last year or late 21, where the child walk out of the house and end up in the river, and then a caiman or something end up eating it or something like that.
I forget about that, yes. Wait, boy,
understand?
I remember that, boy.
Or a
Yeah,
child
boy.
walking out your house and you missing child for a good, if you understand what I'm saying. So, like in other countries, negligent parents, whether it's an accident or not, you still responsible, Whether you do it on purpose or not, that child is in your care because they can fend for themselves, they can take care of themselves. So whether it's an accident or not, or you do it purpose or not, you can get charged for negligence. And I don't know if it has happened, but I don't find you just hear it publicized now, but like I say, with that parent with the child who walk out the house and end up in the river and get eaten by the caiman or whatever. You never hear nothing like the mother get charged or
You never hear nothing about it again. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
And that mean if you will get charged, that mean that same person free to breed up again and do the same thing again. There are no consequences now, boy. So instead of pointing fingers at the doctor and the nurses, I think the grandfather and them should just pat down and stay quiet, because if I the police I come in to ask all some questions like if they sacrifice the child. No, I don't believe it's that. That's that kind of drastic scenario, but negligence. I find negligence here is and I ain't trying to be too hard on them, because as parents or as anybody who supervise, you go to supervise your nieces and nephews and things, it just take 2 seconds for them to do something crazy, to jump off a bed or some kind of thing, But at the same time, at the same time, whether it's an accident or not, you still responsible. And a bigger spectrum, I think trainees do have no self introspection. Like they're always trying to point fingers and blame everybody else for everything and not saying, well, they're not, admitting to their role in something now, but if you understand what I'm saying. So it mightn't be your fault, you mightn't do it on purpose, but you still. So let's take an example. I know I'm not talking a little plenty, but if you bounce me and you tell and you come and tell me, well, like, you ain't get no breaks, your machine ain't get no breaks. Yeah, you ain't do it on purpose, but you still bounce me. You still wrong. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're supposed to make sure your breaks working.
But even if you make sure when you're home and you come out the road and something happen, or your foot stick, the pedal stick something, you still liable because your car hit me. So the same with the parents, whether it's an accident or not, somebody responsible for them children and them death. And ultimately go be the parents, because if I give you my child, if I say, boy, watch Chelsea for me, and then anything happen, although it might happen under you, ultimately I still at fault for even trusting you to watch my child, if you understand what I'm saying. So the parents and whoever the interest in watching the trend had to take some responsibility. And I think, I say, it's harsh to say that, but I think the government should start to
implement a law.
yeah,
for that.
or enforce the laws if there are laws for negligence, now boy.
Yeah. Young children losing their life for nothing. Nah.
Yeah, boy.
But let me not say for nothing, for a neglect. You understand?
I have a video circulating with the little girl telling them don't cry and things as well. It kinda it making you smile, but it making you sad at the same time, because she's telling don't cry. When I come back, all don't cry.
At the age of 3, boy. Condolence. Any rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Condolences.
Condolences to the parents, because even if despite what I just say, they also had to live with that way.
Yeah.
That you ain't do what you're supposed to do and your child come and die. So they, as much as somebody should be held accountable, they should, or the government or the authorities should also seek to assist them with some form of counseling and some kind of follow up, because I can have different trauma too. Are you getting to the spoiler alert now? Before we get into the suggestion, the recommendations, the spoiler alert today is sponsored by Lost in the City. Lost in the City, that is going on November the 4th, 2023, hosted by or presented by the Cloud9 family. Big up yourself, Stouty. Alright, so we heading down south, boarding the liquid lounge.
Liquid lounge.
Yeah, I find that boat sounding like a sex boat, boy. So you sounding like a pad. Like a kinda like you got rest steam on that boat. So anyhow, we boarding the liquid lounge down on King's Wharf down San Fernando. Boarding time is 3 p.m. Sailing time is 4 p.m. Alright, I don't know trainees, or they know.
Are they even 12 o'clock?
Yeah, because if you're coming up from up on the side, they're leave home early, right? So again, boarding is 3, sailing 4. The DJ cast, Young Guns, International, Akeem Reloaded, DJ Reload, Dion King, and DJ Lexi. Right, so tickets are $220. You have free cocktails and free shots before boarding. So yeah, if you wanna get your free shots and your free cocktails, I know you might want the free cocktails, you like nice drink. Yeah, they reach down early. So you can reach down 4 when the boat looking to pull up the anchor and feel you will get shots. Yeah, they reach down early and get them shots inside, right? So if you're looking for tickets, you can link up Stouty at 792-4701. That is 792-4701, or Chinese at 344-0890. That is 344-0890. This event is sponsored by Sammy's Bar, Corrupt Crew, and Stouty Entertainment Limited. Lost in the City, November 4th. Let's check it out. Yeah, boy. So spoiler alert. Now, as we doing the 1 week post instead of the fortnightly, I ain't going to watch as much things. I think people could understand that. So I only have one recommendation this week. I don't know about you. I still watching Insecure too. That next thing. I ain't finished watching Insecure. I nearly finished season 2. So my recommendation this week is African kind of, them kind of school comedy romance thing. Is college trend, supposedly college students, but then I think it's based in South Africa. The name of it is Miss Education. The style is a little ticky. She ain't really looking like a college thing, but they're pulling it off nice. Big bottom, thick ties. Yeah, Miss Education. So like check out that honestly, it's not a classic, but you know, you need something. You want something
To watch.
to
Yeah.
watch, and you know, something bright now, boy. You know, if you're looking for nothing with too much killing and too much, you know, depression, something a little funny, you know.
I
Something
see
nice.
it, I take any trailer, but I'll take it in. I'll take it.
Miseducation. But I can check out that. You watch it? What about you? You watch anything this week?
Now, well, all I do is watch rewatch a show for you.
What show is that?
Road Trip.
Road Trip. That's something familiar, boy.
That is a comedy from 2000. Where a boy mistakenly sent a mixtape, a sex tape to his girlfriend, and he wanted to
like
go.
what, like with video?
Yeah.
Like with any in it?
No. Yeah, with our next girl.
Oh, now I'll take it.
Yeah, like you probably see it already. You probably see it already.
You know me, I like
But I just take it in nothing to watch and just said I'm taking that, but
that is still a recommendation because you know it are real plenty old shows I never watch. Like I never watched none of the Godfathers, and I believe I say I thought I watched it, but they're so long, boy. I had to make up my mind to say I go and watch them kind of thing.
Yeah.
Scarface, I watch Scarface, but I never watch it from start to top. I watch it in parts at different times now, but so
right now I want to take in the Wire. I want to go back
series.
And take in the
Yeah.
I
I used to watch it. I can't say like as an avid fan, I could rattle off any details, but I used to watch it like. But then time was no binging now, but like when I see it showing on TV, I go watch it that kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is good. So if you any recommendations, people, or hit us up in the comments that we know what they're binging right now, so we could, you know, if you're looking for something to watch or the fellow viewers and listeners have something to watch, they could beneficial to them as well now, boy. So for this week, you homework. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say big up Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Oh yeah, well I did even that any in the way call it 20 fan stand, so that was really big it up, but big up Guyana, same thing. First title, and you know they had gone bust. But there's done cocky already and they never win before.
They had gone bust, so it bust already.
But they must have done bust already, ain't you? Yeah. Also big up the Amazon Warriors and all the Amazon Warriors fans because you know that real Guyanese song, yeah. So big up all yourself. So the homework for this week, people, is Miseducation. You can check that on Netflix and
Go binge.
And Road Trip. Yeah, and there's about 6 episodes. So you could watch that tonight, or if you have the time. Well, whenever you have time, you can watch that tonight. Because like about half an hour episodes and about 6-7 episodes. The episodes is about half an hour and it's about 6-7 episodes. So you can binge that tonight. Yeah, so
I realize you're doing that now, no? You realize that?
like short seasons.
Shorter episodes and the time shorter.
Yeah.
Long ago, like so you might get 10 episodes in some series, and then might go for a whole hour, 50 minutes, about an hour. And now it's just, I realize that like they're just cutting it down. I don't know if on the outside people complaining about these things, but I realize like some of them things now just like
yeah, you're right, but the only thing I will give them in the defense is that remember, like if you're watching let's say like a sitcom like a Big Bang Theory or 2.5 Men on TV, that episode is only like 20 minutes, 20-something minutes,
Yeah.
But with the commercials, they go run up into an hour or a little more. So I the only thing I will give them. But but I find why watching is the seasons is shorter. Because seasons used to be like 20-something episodes in certain shows or up in the teens. And now if you get episodes, you get plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. But so Road Trip and Miseducation, right? So thanks again, people, for tuning in to another episode of Word on the Street. If you enjoyed this episode, if If you enjoy the content, hit that like button first. If you haven't as yet, hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications. Don't be afraid to hit us up in the comments and let us know if you agree with what we're saying, if you disagree. You know, if you have a different point of view, feel free to hit us up in the comments. We welcome it. Go follow us on Instagram, go follow us on TikTok. Check out the audio only option of the podcast on Spotify and other major podcasting platforms. And yeah, until next week, keep your eyes on the ground and we go get the word out. Upness.
Good.
Hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications. If you like this episode, if you like what I said in the episode, hit that like button for me. Share it up, don't be selfish. You like the episode, you like what we say, share it up, let your friends and them see it. Your find we talking shit, send your friend and them and say, hello, shit them fellas and them talking about. Hit you up in the comments. If you disagree with anything we say, let me know where you disagree with. Right, let me have a conversation, right? You know no scene. Right? Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. You can get the audio only versions of the podcast on Spotify and other major podcast platforms. And until we meet again, until next time, have a good long weekend. This good job by the time. I hope all you make it all the long weekend sober and safe. And until next week. Until next week, keep your ears on the ground and we go get the word out. Word.